Hello, this is the news at 11 on Nta News24. We are live in Abuja. I am Charles Alpha. We begin with the governorship poll. The INEC, the Independent National Electoral Commission, has declared candidates of the All Progressives Congress APC Senator Monday Okpebholo winner of the Edo State governorship election. The APC candidate scored 291,667 votes to defeat PDP with 247,274 and Labour Party, who scored 20,763 votes.
We'll have all the wisdom. God will enrich you with greater wisdom.
Amen. Amen.
Greater intelligence.
Amen.
Compassion.
Amen.
Human touch.
Amen.
Human feeling.
Amen.
Love for children.
Amen.
Love for the youth.
Amen.
Love for the elderly.
Amen.
Love for market women.
Amen.
Love for idle artisans.
Amen.
President Bola Tinubu congratulates Senator Monday Okpebholo, the All Progressives Congress APC candidate, at Saturday's Edo State governorship election on his victory at the polls. In a statement by the Special Advisor to the President, Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, President Tinubu commends APC's national leaders, Edo State leaders and party governors for working hard to achieve the victory. He says the victory testified to the people's support for the ruling party, its progressives' ideal, its economic re-engineering program, and its commitment to improving the lives of Nigerians. He urges Senator Okpebholo not to gloat over his victory, but to see it as a challenging call to service, as he encourages him to demonstrate magnanimity by reaching out to his political rivals and uniting the people of Edo State to ensure its development. President Tinubu also praises other candidates who participated in the election for their contributions to advancing Nigeria's democracy, saying peaceful political contests such as the one on Saturday portrays Nigeria as a stable democracy. The president urges all those aggrieved by the election outcome to seek redress through the legal channels. The president also commends INEC and other security agencies for working round the clock to conduct a successful, peaceful, and largely hitch-free exercise. Meanwhile, the People's Democratic Party, PDP, has rejected INEC's result of the Edo governorship election. State chairman of the party, Tony Aizegbemi, made the party's position known while briefing journalists in Benin City. Good luck. NINA reports.
The party chairman alleged that the electoral officers appointed for the exercise made entries that were totally different from the INEC RF in favor of the APC and demanded the recollation and recomputation of INEC results.
Request that INEC goes through what we are saying and do a review before the final collation and the final announcement and the final declaration of the results for the Edo State governorship election. If INEC doesn't do that, that will greatly undermine the gains we've gained these past years under the various leadership of INEC.
Similarly, PDP governors have described the alleged disruption of the collation of Edo governorship election results by INEC as illegal and not in consonance with the Electoral Act. Governor Ahmadu Fintiri of Adamawa State, alongside the governor of Delta State and other party chieftains, stated this in a press briefing in Benin City.
The collation process was violently interrupted in several local government areas across the state. In Edo South local government, collation process was stopped in Oredo and Opawaha and Ego and moved illegally to the state headquarters of the State Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, in Benin in complete breach of the statutory coalition process. Agents of the PDP were not allowed into INEC state office for the exercise.
In Benin, Goodluck Nta, Nta News.
The All Progressive Congress Party will. The wait is over. A new governor-elect has been announced, and Senator Monday Okpebholo of the All Progressive Congress Party will now be the #1 man of the state for the next 4 years after the expiration of the tenure of Governor Godwin Obaseki. Angulio Kolo is on the streets of Benin to get reactions.
Shouts and dances of jubilation. Months of planning, weeks of campaigning, days of voting and collating, the result is satisfying for the APC supporters.
The result here today for the APC supporters is satisfying. You can see them jubilating on the streets. They're looking forward to the next 4 years. For them, it's the next 4 years of development for the state that they all love.
The APC all the way, that's my job. Our candidate has a good mind, and he can manage Edo State resources well. People will benefit from his leadership.
The call is for all parties, including the winning party, to exercise caution in their post-election activities and maintain peace in the state. In Benin, Angulio Kolo, Nta News.
Vice President Kashim Shettima has departed Abuja for the United States to attend the 79th session of the United Nations General Assembly. President Bola Tinubu had directed Vice President to lead the Nigerian delegation to the high-level global forum while he focuses on addressing pressing domestic issues, including the devastating flood disaster. During the session, Vice President Kashim Shettima will deliver Nigeria's national statement, participate in key meetings on the sidelines of the event, and engage in bilateral meetings. The high-level general debate theme, Leaving No One Behind, Acting Together for the Advancement of Peace, Sustainable Development and Human Dignity for present and future generation, is scheduled to take place from September 24 to September 28, 2024. And now Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu has begun her engagement on the sideline of the 79th United Nations General Assembly in New York. She is attending a high-level dinner hosted by the Organization of African First Ladies for Development, with the theme Empowering Africa's Future Through Education. It is time to act for early years. Her engagement on Monday followed a roundtable lunch hosted by the Rockefeller Foundation, which focuses on enhancing education through climate-friendly school meals. She is also scheduled to hold meetings with the First Ladies of Turkey and Ukraine. The We Are Equal campaign of African First Lady will again take center stage, with the body deliberating on how to amplify change through collaboration. Before leaving New York, the First Lady, the global and national Stop TB champion, will be the keynote speaker at a Stop TB partnership event. And now the House of Representatives is to engage the Minister of Education on how to strengthen the federal character principles in the recruitment process and addressing infrastructure gap in federal universities. This was re-echoed during the visit of the Committee on University Education to Bayero University, Kano, and others in Northwest. National Assembly correspondent Muhammad Rabiu Ali has the details of that report.
Violation of the revenue streams to the Federation account and case of domineering in the recruitment process remain the source of concern in most of the federal universities.
And we have the details of those various infrastructural projects where you spent over 1 billion.
The institution did not provide the breakdown of the overhead costs for the meaningful appraisal. So please, you have to work on that.
When are you planning to do your next recruitment? So the last recruitment, which to me, it didn't follow the federal character.
After all these service charges, it is now what is not from that sense that is considered as a revenue, and it is from that they actually detected the remittance to the federal government. So this is an issue that we are always battling with, that definitely most of what is accrued is spent almost exhausted before the end of the session.
The interface between the committee and management of the Federal University Dusima, Kaduna State was put off due to the absence of the Vice Chancellor. The oversight engagement at ABU Zaria was also cut short.
The interface is called off, and the management of ABU hereby summoned to appear before the committee at a date to be announced later.
The oversight visit also took members to the newly upgraded Federal Colleges of Education in Zaria and Kano. The new management were told to follow due process in recruitment and internally generated revenue spendings. Muhammad Rabiu Ali, Nta News.
We'll take a quick break now. Still more reports ahead. Stay with us.
From the creeks of the Niger Delta to the breathtaking scenery of the plateau, in noonday and nighttime, we set out to bring to you captivating stories that evoke your emotions. For fascinating documentaries and reports on day-to-day issues with expert analysis, tune in to Nta News24, DSTV channel 419, GoTV channel 26, StarTimes channel 101 and 433, and Free TV channel 703.
Thank you for staying with us. A number of commuters were stranded as a bridge linking Adamawa and Gombe State that collapsed due to a heavy downpour in Noma exposed. State Yusuf Jika reports that motorists are exposed to untold hardship.
The bridge along Dangote Sugar Refinery, formerly Savannah Sugar Company, which links Numan, Lamorde, Gombe to other parts of the state in the north, was washed away by flooding as a result of heavy downpour. This left motorists and commuters stranded, as some have to find alternative routes to their respective destinations. Transportation of goods and services, as well as other means of livelihood, were also affected by the development.
This thing has stopped a lot of people, have affected a lot of people business-wise. People that toy this road to take their properties from Kano to Adamawa State, now it is no more. So fixing it in good time will also help the businessmen to go ahead with their day-to-day business.
I'm appealing to the federal government, please come to our aid.
Since yesterday, some pass, we are still there. Then today now we don't know whether we can pass or we still sleep here again.
Right from when I was a teenager, I've passed here, and happened to see that this road is still the same way it is. It's appalling. Honestly, the federal government should do something.
The construction firm earlier handling Gombe Numan Road were seen making effort to provide access road. Personnel of the Federal Road Safety Corps and other security agents were also on ground to control traffic and provide security in the affected area. In Yola, Yusuf Jika, Nta News.
President Bola Tinubu has ordered a crackdown on cyber criminals and transnational car thieves, directing security agencies to intensify efforts to arrest and prosecute individuals involved. This followed the recent return of $180,000 and 53 stolen vehicles to Canada by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. The president emphasized the need to deprive criminals of the benefits of their illegal activities and commended the EFCC for its collaboration with international partners. The crackdown aims to tackle money laundering, cybercrime, and other financial crimes, and to protect Nigeria's economic and financial integrity. Now, Damaturu in Yobe State and Maiduguri in Borno capital are out of power supply following vandalism of tar along Gombe-Damaturu-Maiduguri transmission line. A statement by the Transmission Company of Nigeria states that vandals cut off all 4 tar footing, resulting in the collapse of the tower. TCN assures that efforts are ongoing by its engineers in the interim to backfeed Damaturu through a 33 kV transmission line from Potiskum, while Maiduguri town will be fed from the Maiduguri emergency power plant. Meanwhile, work will commence immediately to dismantle and evacuate the collapsed tower for reconstruction and restoration of the transmission line. TCN frowns at the incessant attacks on national assets and calls on citizens to be vigilant in protecting public assets, as well as report suspicious activities or persons around transmission infrastructure to law enforcement agents or TCN offices in that vicinity. And this is where we end the news. Many thanks for watching. I am Charles Alpha.